dust off your headband and sharpen that katana. It's finally time to step back into the shoes of Joe Mushashi for the first Shinobi game in 15 years. From developer LizardCube, Shinobi Art of Vengeance sees Sega bring this 38-year-old franchise back for a new hack-and-slash adventure that blends the classic arcade side-scrolling action with a new 2D hand-drawn art style. Whether you've been patiently waiting for this new entry, or you're a total newcomer, here's why you should check out Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Starting life as an arcade game in 1987, Shinobi introduced us to series protagonist and legendary ninja Joe Mushashi, and the most recent sequel in 2011 on the 3DS saw players slice through foes as Jiro Mushashi, Joe's father. Art of Vengeance reintroduces Joe as the protagonist. Now leader of the Oboro clan, Joe has protected his village for years. But when a paramilitary faction known as ENE Corp, led by the callous Lord Ruse, begins their quest for world domination, the Oboro clan are the only force that can stand in their way. Knowing their strength, Ruse attacks the clan and decimates the village, lighting a fire within Joe, who gathers his allies to fight back against ENE Corp and take down Lord Ruse. To put an end to ENE Corp's reign of terror, Ninja Joe must travel across several unique stages and defeat the legions of enemies and bosses he encounters, while also solving puzzles and traversing platform sections. The stages of Shinobi Art of Vengeance span a huge range of visual designs, and they're all presented in a striking hand-drawn art style. In the Osaka-inspired fish market level, the mechanical crabs and noodle bowls above the stalls bring the stage to life, while the detailed landscapes of the market and nearby container yard make for a cinematic backdrop. Throw in the rain-soaked streets of Neo City, the wooden scaffolding above a lantern festival, and the tech labyrinth of a submarine base, and there's no telling where Joe will go next. Each stage hosts a wealth of hidden secrets and challenges that may not be accessible the first time you visit, so you'll need to progress through the story and go back with freshly unlocked abilities if you're to see everything in this painterly world. As a teacher, Joe Mushashi imparts his wisdom onto his students, but even he still has a lot to learn. Like any good sensei, the start of the adventure has you mastering the fundamentals before quickly expanding your arsenal. A series of light and heavy attacks with the katana will take down most enemies. Mix in rolls, air dashes, and throwing kunai to close the distance or damage from afar. Want to take down foes in an instant? First, fill up an enemy's execution gauge until a red icon flashes above their head. Then swoop in for a Shinobi execution to get bonus rewards. If multiple enemies' gauges are full, the Shinobi execution will chain your attacks together for even greater rewards. But it's not just cold hard steel you'll be fighting with. Ninpo are powerful magic attacks that are performed from a ninja stance, and can range from casting streams of fire to countering attacks. And when things get really tough, you can unleash ninjutsu, extreme attacks that turn the tide of battle, but can only be executed with a full rage gauge. The mission ahead of our Shinobi is a tough one, so he'll have to increase his expertise if he hopes to survive the hordes of enemies in his way. New abilities and combos can be unlocked at the shop or found throughout the world, alongside amulets that offer passive powers and tweak your active skills. As you successfully complete stages, the completion percentage on the overworld map will hint that there is more to see in each stage. That's because there are plenty of secrets, relics, and challenges you'll have missed on your first go around, which are only accessible when you get new abilities and can access previously locked off areas. Oboro relics can be found stashed away in chests. Collect them and offer them to the shop to increase the number of items available to buy. In each stage, there are also 3 elite squad fights where you can face waves of ENE Corp enemies. Complete all 3 to get upgraded gear. Want to really test your Shinobi skills? Anku Rifts are special challenges accessed through portals. They're a mean feat but offer a powerful reward. Now you're ready to sneak and slash in Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Out now on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. For more ninja hijinks, stick with IGN.